The Devil's Triangle. Vanish Homo sapiens. But how? Brain teasers always make us curious, but there are certain stories that make us fearful and excited at the same time. Few of them are unresolved mysteries. Hey guys, this time we have brought an enthralling video for you. Today, we are going to talk about how Homo sapiens disappeared from the Devil's Triangle. Without further delay, let's get into the video. On the planet Earth, the Devil's Triangle is among the most mysterious places. It is a mysterious watery graveyard of many people who lost their lives and disappeared without a trace. It's on the southeastern coast of the U.S. in the Atlantic Ocean, covering about 440,000 miles of sea. For ages, there are many ships and planes that are reported to have vanished in the region. In most of the cases, the last words of the pilots were,
"We can't make out anything. We think we may be about 225 miles northeast of base. It looks like we're entering white water. We're completely lost."
It looks like we are entering white water. We're completely lost. Astonishing, right? Well, for your information, it all begins in Christopher Columbus's time when he said that during his first voyage, he saw a flame of fire crashing into the sea in the triangle, but afterwards, it came to attention when the USS Cyclops, a Navy cargo ship, went lost. At that time, all 300 people vanished. In addition, most people suggested that aliens and superstitious activities are the reasons behind the disappearance of the people in the Bermuda Triangle, while scientists do not agree much with this phenomenon. Recently, a small twin-engine plane disappeared with 4 people on board. It was flying from Puerto Rico to Florida. Furthermore, in recent years, many theories have been made by several scholars. One theory explains that a very high pull of the Earth's magnet redirects the compass and other sophisticated equipment, and this allows them to take their intended route through the water. There is no certain authentic data and explanation found yet, but clueless incidents continue to happen every year in the region. Every time people disappear, ships and aircraft disappear, and what remains is only the speculation that can be done. Can you guys imagine the thoughts of the people on board? Next, I have listed the 5 strangest disappearances which give you knowledge about how people disappear actually. Let's begin with number 5. Witchcraft in 1967. A cabin cruiser named Witchcraft left Miami just 1 mile offshore. Coast Guard received a call from the captain saying that his ship had hit something, but there's no immediate damage. The Coast Guard set off immediately to reach the Witchcraft in a few minutes, but their no ship location as the area indicated was completely deserted with no traces of any ship being stranded or present there. This incident was so shocking that the cabin cruiser was virtually unsinkable and the life-saving devices present on board, including life jackets, lifeboats, flares, distress signal devices, were not used at all, and the ship was gone forever. Furthermore, the Coast Guard officials searched hundreds of miles of the ocean for many days, but they did not find a single clue of the Witchcraft. Until today, the ship has not been found. Number 4. Carol A. Deering. Number 4 most famous unresolved story is regarding Carol A. Deering. In 1921, Deering was found hard aground on the treacherous rocks of Hatteras Diamond Shoals, North Carolina. It is reported and speculated that the vessel was involved in bootlegging. When the investigation team reached out after many attempts in the rough sea, they found a deserted ship with missing crew members, and not even a single person's belonging was present. Even navigational equipment and life rafts were missing. It is known as the ghost ship of the Outer Banks, the disappearance of Carol A. The story is still a mystery that no one is able to resolve yet. Well guys, hopefully we'll resolve this mystery soon. Number 3. USS Cyclops. Now we're going to talk about one of the Navy's biggest fuel ships, which is highlighted as the largest loss of life in the history of the U.S. Navy. In this single incident, many people left this world with no traces at all. In 1918, the ship was sailed from Brazil to Baltimore through the Bermuda region and carried 10,800 tons of manganese ore. There were 309 crew members on board. This ship's first and last message heard was no trouble. The ship was never heard from again. There had been a lot of searches in the entire area, but not a single clue was found. Not even the remains of any crew member were found until now. USS Cyclops. No one aboard responded to radio calls from other vessels in the vicinity. There are a lot of theories and suggestions which say different things regarding the loss of the USS Cyclops, but are not at all authentic and real. Because of the mysterious disappearance, Cyclops is also added to 100 ships and planes list that never came back. You know what? No one wants to further investigate this as it disappeared in Devil's Triangle. Number 2. Ellen Austin. Sit back, guys, and don't be afraid. Now we are going to discuss Ellen Austin. In 1881, a 210-foot-long Austin was having a smooth journey to New York from London, and when she trips very near the Bermuda Triangle, there was a missing crew, but other things were quite fine. In order to make sure that it's not a trap, Captain Baker of the Ellen Austin observed the derelict for 2 days. When there was not a single response from the ship, the captain entered the abandoned vessel with his crew and found a well-packed shipment and no sign of the crew. The captain placed a prize crew on the ship, set to sail together, but after 2 days of sailing on smooth waters, a storm divided the way of the two ships, following which the derelict vanished. Reports suggest that derelict was once more found, but this time had a separate crew than the prize crew. The disappearance, reappearance, and the prize crew's absence is an astonishing story. Number 1. Mary Celeste. Number 1 is Mary Celeste, which was found stranded on the sea after many days of its journey from New York to Genoa, Italy. It was discovered in 1872. Everything was fine and in its place except the entire crew. It had 7 crew members and Captain Benjamin Briggs, his wife, and their 2-year-old daughter aboard, and the vessel loaded with raw alcohol. A British ship called De Gratia found Mary Celeste under partial sail in the Atlantic. The ship was unmanned with no crew aboard, and a lifeboat was also missing. Furthermore, findings include the barrels and the cargo, which were empty, but there was not a single clue of any people on board. There are many theories related to Mary Celeste that involve the chances of a criminal conspiracy, alien abduction, or maybe an attack by a giant squid. Perhaps natural disasters could be another possibility. Well, these speculations do not fit accurately with Mary Celeste and are not accepted yet. This mystery is not resolved yet. Following are the questions that are not known until now regarding the Devil's Triangle. This includes 1. What is the exact number of planes and ships that have disappeared in the Bermuda Triangle? Estimate 50 ships and 20 airplanes. Number 2. Wreckage of how many ships and airplanes were reported missing in the region has not been recovered. Number 3. Whether disappearances are due to human error or weather phenomenon. No one knows the answers to these questions yet, but people have been trying to solve the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle for ages, as it has heavy traffic both by air and by sea. It is also one of the most heavily traveled shipping lanes in the world. There are also frequent tropical storms and hurricanes as well. So, my dear friends, hope you enjoyed the video. Do you think that answers to mysteries are always magic and miracles? Do you know any other mystery that can be added to the list? Let us know in the comments below. For our new viewers, don't forget to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Like and share this video with your friends and family. I shall catch you soon in another fascinating video. Good day to you.